to another Positive Thumb Gaming stream. Today, we're going to be having a bit of a holy shit, it actually worked without me having to reset anything. Nice. Must have forgot the light. Welcome, welcome, one and all, to another episode of Positive Thumb Gaming. We'll be doing things a bit differently today. So today marks the end of the current season of Destiny 2. Now I'm going to level with you. I've had an off-again, on-again kind of relationship with Destiny and Destiny 2. With Destiny, the franchise as a whole. I got Destiny 1 the day it came out. I got the Dark Below expansion pack. I then never spent money on Destiny again until Shadowkeep of Destiny 2. Because Destiny 2 and all of its first year content became free. Now you might be wondering, you might be asking yourself, Positive, why do you play this game then? And the answer, there's things that I like about it. But there was a lot of things I did not like about it. A lot of things that I felt were corrected in Shadowkeep. Where it stopped being a grind fest, where it stopped being a waste of time, and it was actually rather enjoyable. It is also because I loved what Destiny was meant to be, what it could have been. And while I have my own opinions on whether they gave a product that they promised to begin with or not, at the end of the day, an attempt was made, in my opinion, to correct some decisions. Now, to explain the seasons a bit, basically, instead of making expansions every few months, they have opted to use seasons, which for about $10, although it's technically more because it requires a premium currency, and I don't believe they let you buy that premium currency in an amount that would be $10 and would still let you play the season. But it's their attempt at making it so that people can spend a little less money and get new content. Now, in the last season, remnants of the Red War, or the Cabal, remnants of the Red Legion, had taken their world-destroying ship that was defeated in the main questline of Destiny 2 and sent it on a collision course to the last city, the last free city of Earth, the Tower, to wipe out the Guardians, or in other words, to wipe out the players' main hub. An almighty threat. The Almighty hangs in the sky above the last city for now. Make your way to the Tower and await Rasputin's countermeasures. So what this season has been about is players have been arming Rasputin, a war AI that was tasked with protecting the Earth. Now, I don't know everything about the lore, because as I've said, I played the Dark Below, and just to clarify, I've never even done like a raid in Destiny of any kind, so I honestly don't know jack shit, because I stopped caring when I felt that the game was a lie. But to my understanding, This AI and humanity are working together to save the Earth and to save humanity. And Rasputin, and so we've been helping arm Rasputin by basically building what I believe, like, we're building satellites. So we're either building armaments to just toss at the Almighty to blow it to pieces, or we're sending a bunch of nukes at it. I'm not sure which. Probably not nukes. Now, supposedly, in about 15 minutes, we're going to see what might be the first live event Destiny 2 has ever had. Now, I will say, I felt this season was a complete wash. I did not get its exotics. I did not get any of its real loot. I didn't get any of its real mods, to my understanding. I think I got like 1 or 2, and that's it. I don't even think I have a true Seraph weapon. I have a bunch of weapons that were being doled out as content, but the gist of it was there were these bunkers set up on different planets, and you acquired a currency from this season from doing different kinds of content, those specific content on that, and you use this to upgrade the bunkers. Now, the issue was that despite putting in what felt like about 6 to 10 hours a week on this, I could not beat that freaking event that it brings in. An event where you have to basically do some kind of version of like a sport where you toss a ball at a bit of light and you have wave after wave of enemies that just spawn immediately after you take them out. I've had games where 6 people working together couldn't fucking do the event. And it's not even a match-made thing. It's something that you just had to be in the world for, and you hoped there were enough people around, and you hoped anyone came to help out. Now, supposedly... Oh, well... there it is. That's the Almighty. The ship that's on a crash course to the tower. I'm just taking a look around to see if I can see any of Rasputin's war satellites. Probably not. I don't think so. So while I'm in the game, this is effectively a let's chat kind of thing, because I don't think leaving the tower will be a good idea. Let's just huddle around everyone here. So, we're going to be here for a bit, but I can give some context and talk about it. So, going back to what I was saying. I felt this season was a complete wash because it felt more grindy, it felt unfair, and I just gave up trying. I gave up trying to enjoy the content of this expansion. Hell, they introduced a special PvP mode, which I'm hoping sticks around forever, because that was the impression that I had. That I could never even get into, because it's also a not match-made thing. So you had to go in with a team of people, which is difficult when you're like me and you don't want to log into a forum, you don't want to log in and try to find people, you just want to play a fucking game. I do not agree with the idea that matchmaking shouldn't be or can't be in a game. Even if it's just like a looking for group kind of thing. I feel like in this day and age, if there's any piece of content that doesn't have something like that, then it's a failure on the part of the developer. It's not fun, and I don't want to log into a game that takes 10 to 15 minutes to log into with a character in the first place. Hello, Brave Chicken Nugget. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Positive Thumb Gaming, bitches about a game that he doesn't like but wants to like. But welcome. This is welcome to what is going to be what might be the first live event the Destiny 2's ever had. You see that ship up there? That big thing in the sky? That's kind of overlapping the sun? What happened? So, yush. So, okay. What happened is that I've had an off-again relationship with Destiny for the last, like, 5 years that it's been around. Like, I got the first expansion for the first one, and then I just stopped playing entirely because it was crap. And I never bought anything from Destiny again until Shadowkeep of this game. Because that's when I felt like this game finally got its shit together. Now, I've been also bitching about this current season. Actually, hang on, let me see something here. Like, to really put something in perspective here, this game uses it now has a season pass kind of thing, which is what I talked about with seasons, and it actually does bring in content. I'm not even halfway. I just realized, though, I haven't actually, there we go. I'm not even halfway through this, and I don't care, because this season was complete crap. In my opinion, because it introduced a game mode that was unfair. Like, it asked a lot. It wasn't, you couldn't do it even if you had 6 to 8 players with you. There's no guarantee. You're basically playing a game of basketball with infinitely spawning waves of enemies where if you beat down a wave, another one immediately pops up, each wave having an enemy where if you use your most powerful ult ability, it will not kill it. Bad balancing, abso-fucking-lutely. And on top of that, the kind of home base upgrading kind of system it introduced, which I thought was cool at first, was extraordinarily grindy. Like, I would go, like, there's there was 3 bunkers on 3 different planets. So there's a bunker on the moon, there's a bunker on the Earth, and there's a bunker on a planet called Io. And you had to, and all the upgrades could affect other ones if it's specific about it, but most upgrades only affected the bunker you're at. And it was busy work. So my plan was to get all 3 tiers of the upgrade tree that allowed you to reduce the cost of everything you fucking built in that one bunker. Right? And then I tried to get the ones that would increase the amount of currency you get whenever you do something. And it was still fucking grinding. The most optimal way I could have done it was a pain in the ass and a grind. Spending 6 to 10 hours a day. I couldn't do it. Maybe other people could. But I couldn't. And the tip-off for me, the thing that really aggravated me, was that they increased the light level. So last season, I had my light level completely maxed. And I've been harping on this season, but I want to specify something. The season before this one was hype. It was good. It was the reason I had hope in Destiny 2. That and Shadowkeep. Because it introduced a new character. It introduced storylines. It actually built brand new missions instead of reusing the same regurgitated crap that it has used in the past. It introduced, I don't think it introduced a new mode, but it was fun as hell. Actually, it did, because it introduced this maze where the entire community had to come together to solve it. And of course, what did you get for it? You got an exotic you were going to get in the first place anyway, and you got a bunch of lore pieces that most people don't care about. But it was still cool. It was still cool, and it was more work than this one. I never played nor saw anything from this game, but that does sound like an issue. It is. That sounds fun, at least. It was. Which is why this season, I am adamant in calling it crap. Because it was. It did not introduce anything new except a mode. Oh, and on top of that, what I was telling you before, sorry, there were 2 modes, actually, it introduced last season. Because there was also this raid-like thing. It wasn't a real raid, but it was raid-light, like raid-like. And it was matchmaking. It would pitch you up with 5 other players who were doing the content. You worked together. It was doable. It was fun. And it was helpful for what you're trying to do. In this mode, they make it a non-matchmaking event that is in the world space that you go to. So it wasn't even something you could like load up on the map and launch a mission of. You had to load into some part of the map. You then had to physically go there, and then you had to hope to God that enough people showed up, and you had to hope to God that they knew what they were doing. You had to hope to God that they were equipped to do it. And on top of that, if you maxed out your light level from last season, congratulations. You're not strong enough for this content. Go fuck yourself. So your options were to do an event that you had that you just weren't going to do unless you got lucky. Like, there's no skill involved. There is no skill. It is pure luck. Because if you don't kill the waves of enemies, they take down the towers you need to stay up so you can even power the damn thing. Or they reduce the amount you actually get. Like, put into perspective here, there's 3 towers. In the EDZ specifically, there are 3 towers. One pops up, and only one. Later on, you have 2 or 3 of them up, but at the first time, you only have 1. And if I understand it correctly, if there was even 1 enemy on that panel, when it would give you the charges you needed to power the damn thing, it would only give you 2 charges. For context, you need about 5 or 6 charges to actually get 10% towards the completion of the mission, and on top of that, you only had 5 minutes to complete this entire thing. And the moment you wipe out all the enemies, which took a long time because you're not properly spec'd for it. The moment you wipe out all the enemies, a new wave immediately spawns. And it's not just one wave. All 3 towers have all 3 waves going at them at the same time. Yes, even if one of the towers isn't up. Although the most powerful minion that they send at you goes towards the active ones. And yes, you can have more than one really powerful minion at a time, I believe. Yep. And you know what that means? That means that if you're spending all of your time killing the enemies, which you're going to keep doing because they're going to keep coming at you, you no longer have the time to actually grab the charges you need. And on top of that, on top of the timers of the enemies, you then also have a time limit on those charges. It was the most infuriating thing in the world, where I'm running to a charge, which is all the way on the other side of the map, just for it to then despawn as I am mid-picking it up. Which, by the way, it takes about a second of holding the button down to actually pick it up. It's not instantaneous. And on top of that, you can miss, because you have to throw it. So, a real pain in the fucking ass. And I say all this because the season before this was hype. So they basically had bad quest mission designers. I'm not going to say yes or no to that. It was definitely bad design, but I would imagine that the same people that did them were the same people that did the season beforehand, which was really good in my opinion. And I think the season before that was too, but I didn't actually get to play that one. Even though it was one of the seasons I had purchased, basically what happens when I bought Shadowkeep, it came in a bundle where you get 4 seasons of content as well, which amounted to about $40 of value. And the whole bundle was on top of that. After recalculating it, I was getting for about $30 what would have been about $60 in value. So it worked out. But the reason I care... Oh, is that thing getting closer? I don't think so. Now, we can expect to see Rasputin's power in 3 minutes. For clarification, Rasputin is a war AI whose entire job is to protect humanity. This ship coming at us is the Almighty. It is the ship that was going to be used by the Red Legion to wipe out all life in the solar system because it was going to destroy the sun. This was during the campaign of Destiny 2. We stopped him, and so the Almighty became a useless piece of crap. So what they've decided to do is send it hurtling straight towards us to wipe out the city, or to wipe out the last city. Basically by telling it to go this way and then destroying all of the controls so nobody could stop it. So, we had to team up with this war AI to stop this thing. And how this played out is that event I was describing was their mini game of, okay, you do this, if you complete it, you successfully build a warsat, or war satellite, it gets launched up into space, and then you're able to help take down the Almighty. So what this event's going to be is the showcasing of Rasputin's power. There's actually an in-game emblem you can get, which describes you get it by witnessing Rasputin's power. Rasputin is an entity that we helped all the way back in Destiny, like just the original Destiny. I remember doing an event where I first heard about him, but I wasn't here for all the stuff after that, so I don't know everything. So right now you're just checking it out? Exactly. I won't be playing any Destiny 2. I'm going to be checking out the event because I'd like to play Destiny 2 every Saturday from here on out. Because starting, I think, tomorrow or like sometime in the coming week, they're going to start the new season, which I believe is finally going to introduce elements of the darkness, which is this big bad that we've been facing, that we've been dealing with this entire time. And I would like to be there for that, because that is literally the only reason I care about Destiny. That's not true. I like Destiny as a whole, but I would like to see what they do with that. I'm having a feeling they might introduce components of you maybe joining the darkness, because maybe we learn that not everything is as bad as it is. Good morning, Faustin. Welcome to the live event, which should be happening sometime now. Sometime we're going to see some fireworks. You see that ship up there? That fucker's coming straight to Earth to wipe out the last city of humanity. Supposedly, we're going to see some fireworks. Now, I'm hoping this is a live event, like in Fortnite, and it's first of its kind. Or it could be a cinematic. It better not be a cinematic, because it tells you to be specifically in the tower for it. You're launching? It's happening now, so... I should also mention I'm on the PS4, so I don't think we can see each other in the same lobby. I don't think. But anyway. I'm basically giving Destiny 2 a chance for next season. And to my understanding, they're aware of the problems they had with this season. So, hopefully we see a much better season this time around. Because it's the last season that I have free, so if it's not good, I don't feel like I'll be paying any more for seasons. Nope, still only cross-save, yeah. Now, it probably won't be happening immediately at 11, because what time is it now? It's now 11:01. But sometime soon, so I'm just keeping an eye on the Almighty. I'm just chatting. Now, once this is done, I'll be switching over to Death Stranding, and I'll be playing that till about 1 p.m. At which point, at 1 p.m., I'll then be going to see Brown Man's, or Ray Navarius Jr.'s, mascot tournament, because I love that stuff. So, which I didn't know was a thing until, like, extremely late last night. And I'm like, oh, shit. Well, there goes my schedule. You'll be RB? Sure thing. It might start happening, though, while you're gone, so... But I will have this on a VOD, so if you miss it, you can check it out. Oh, no! Someone played the bassoon! I'm guessing because the event hasn't started yet, but you know what, let's give them, like, even if it takes, like, 15 minutes. It's fine, they're giving people the chance here. Because, we can say, boys and girls, we can say we were here! Ooh. Ooh. That's a music change. Oh! Oh no! Is it happening? Oh! Rasputin uses music to communicate. That's why I'm like, oh no. Check out some of my emotes though. Let's feed some pigeons while we wait. So, yeah, I think starting from now on, I'm going to be streaming Destiny 2 every Saturday. And it won't be a normal stream. It won't be my normal quality of stream. Well, I say that, but the general idea of it is that it's probably going to be very grindy, and I'm probably just going to be doing random shit during out the day that's probably going to be busy work. So, you know, that kind of thing. It's mostly because I just... If I'm going to be playing this game, I guess I want to be showing you guys my journey through it. Oh, hang on. These mad lads here, fucking sitting on the edge. Like some edge lords. Oh, and those guys are just getting up there. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna be that cool guy. Oh, there we go. But how are all of you today? I like what Destiny is in theory. I like what it is on paper. And while I don't like a lot of what it has done in practice, I have liked a lot of what it's been doing recently. Ooh. Camera shift pane. Or capture. Or... Can't word. Camera pane shift. There we go. But I guess I want to like Destiny. And I mean, I want to be honest because I love it. Like, I want it to be good, and I want it to be what it was always meant to be. And that's why I'm harsh on it. If Steam then could play together, almost slept in because rain made it cold. Oh, yeah. It is now 11:05. It is now 11:05, and we are still awaiting to witness Rasputin's raw, unadulterated power! You know, while we're waiting around, let's check out how the Traveler's been doing. Hey, man, how's it going? You know how you were, like, the point of the entire game, and yet no one's talked about you in fucking, like, 2 years? Yeah, good times, good times. You know, the savior of humanity, you know, all that good stuff. I've never actually gotten a good look at you. You actually kind of look like a planet. Wait a second. Am I seeing, like... I always just kind of thought that was all the outside, but now that I'm getting a good look at you, it seems more like that's the inside. We just can't see inside of it. Oh well. I said we should give them, like, at least 15 more minutes. So... Because, you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, right? This is the first time they've ever done something like this, so, you know, it's very possible they're gonna run into some technical difficulties. Because we've seen... That's something that I forgot to bring up that I wanted to bring up. So, what's been happening with this event, which was also a first of its kind and I liked it, was that the event was actually creating stuff in the LOD background. Like, places you can't go to, but you could see, like, in places. And maybe I'll go to one to see if they're still there. Actually, probably not. But, because the whole point is that Rasputin's trying to build up these warsats and send them off into space to fight the Almighty there, to blow it out of the sky before it wipes us out. I'm sorry, I had where I was and I've lost it. But there were actually towers being built up outside of the map that we could see, and it was showing the, like, events of what's been happening. And you don't even have to have the season pass to see it. So even if you're just a regular Destiny 2 player, you're just playing the main content, you are seeing the current events happening in the world in some areas. And it built that immersion, which is nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly take a look and see. New live event. Tracker. Let's see here. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me just check something really quickly. Was there, like, actually an event, or, like, a thing I'm actually supposed to click on here? No. No, okay. Okay, good. That was my concern, is maybe there was actually an activity you had to go into to see it. Alright. Well, there it is. Now I'm hype as hell. I am hype. Not because the season was good. It was complete and total crap, and I'm going to make that point very clear. But I am hyped for next season, because next season we might be seeing the darkness finally. Those triangular black ships. No, it's the camera again. The camera keeps cucking me. No. I keep seeing the camera pane and going, it's happening! And no, it's not. It's just, for some reason, I think what's happening, yeah, that's what it is. People are going in front of my camera, and so my camera is now, like, going further because it's a physical object and it's getting pushed forward. But I'm hyped because, yeah, we might be seeing the darkness, which are those triangular ships, which we knew about since before Destiny 1 came out, because they were in concept art. It was concept art of this secret fifth faction, which had these triangular ships, these ghost-like apparitions that we've seen in Shadowkeep. And we've also seen a trailer for next season, where the Drifter, whose entire point is to use the darkness as a weapon, where he pits you up against other Guardians to fight darkness, and like to fight the Taken, I guess, because the Taken are a large representation of the darkness, or at least that's how I've interpreted them myself. And you know, during like Gambit matches, which is the thing I just described, he'll say to somebody who invades another team to take them out, go like, embrace the darkness, harness it as a weapon. And that's mostly what has me hyped, because it was introducing a while ago the idea of players embracing the darkness. And because I don't believe that the Traveler is a supremely good entity, which it's mostly based off of stuff that we learned was supposed to be in the first game. You know, this storyline that the Speaker was full of shit. There's actually something darker going on. The Traveler may not actually give a shit about us. It's entirely possible that the Traveler was just here, we got its powers, and it looks at us as just ants. Like, not in a, oh, I'm better than you kind of way, and just a, oh, interesting. They're doing that. Okay. Because from what we're also understanding with the creation, supposedly the Traveler and the darkness were two different forces, which created the world at large. And it was like this game, but one believed in the status quo, being the darkness, and the other, the Traveler, believed in choice. And so the Traveler left, and it did its thing, and the darkness didn't like that. So it followed the Traveler to wipe out everything the Traveler ever loved and cared about. And originally, all four alien races were supposed to be representative of the darkness in some way. But it ultimately didn't go anywhere, and then it was revealed that, no, actually, they have nothing to do with the darkness. But I don't believe that. I believe that they do represent the darkness in the sense that they're using the darkness for their own thing. And the Hive is a good example of that through the Taken. Because it's them using dark magics. And so the Taken is just representative of them using the darkness as a dark magic. The Vex were created to be the guardians of the darkness. It seems like, or they're the things that actually keep everything running and keeping the gardens running, etc., etc. And with the Cabal, I don't know everything with the Cabal. I know that the Red Legion, which was an outcast, which ended up becoming an outcast of the Cabal, wanted to harness the light. So maybe, like, Gaul's this bad guy, obviously, but maybe his whole point was to harness the light instead of the darkness to fight back against the darkness. I don't know if that's true, and I don't think that if they try to introduce an idea of the main villain of Red Legion being, oh, actually, he was a good guy, it's like, no, he wasn't. Don't even try that. Because he started that campaign with, oh, I'm better than everyone else. I'm not gonna force the Traveler to give me its light. I'm gonna earn it. I'm gonna do it the hard way. I'm gonna earn this goddamn thing. And then, just halfway through, and then, just partway through, he goes, you know what, actually, fuck it, I'll just take it. I don't care. And then kills his advisor for some reason, who did nothing wrong. Other than, say, agree with this guy for any reason. And then just became a bad guy. No one cared about him. Had the best opening to a villain I've ever seen in Destiny ever, and threw it away. But that's in my opinion. Maybe he had a psychotic break or something. I don't know. I haven't actually beat the campaign. I'm just going off of what I've heard. When the fuck's this event happening? It says 1 p.m. Eastern. To my understanding, it is 1 p.m. Eastern now. It is 11:15. God damn it. I don't have all day. I kid. I gave up for this one after the second bunker. I did have fun, but just was a letdown. 120%. You missed it, Faustin. For straight, 15 minutes, I was bitching about this season. I liked the idea of the bunkers. I liked the idea of the event. What I did not like is how bullshit it was and how grindy it was. Make that fucker a matchmaking thing. That's it. That's all they had to do to fix that. They make it matchmaking, and it's golden. Make its own instant sting, and it's golden. That's all they had to do. I'm not going to fault them. I'm not going to go into the... I don't think they intended to fuck with people. I think they just wanted people to be able to see in the open world what it was that they were building, but it just didn't work that way, especially with how much you have to fucking do and how much busy work is in there. I'm still here and heard. Got my Twitch items from Amanda. Ooh, nice. Which reminds me, I need to actually get, a Twitch Prime thing so I can actually, get stuff, because some games I play actually have some loot. Blow the fucker up! Rasputin, man, my man's man, my AI brother. We're here. We're all here to witness you, man. Your power's kind of a letdown, man. It's still there. What the fuck's happening, man? Blow that fucker up already. Let me actually check to make sure I'm not just stupid. And I've just somehow gotten it wrong. 11 p.m. Eastern time. Well, it says ET, but everything I see says Eastern. Oh, hang on. Hang on, let me just double check something here. Did I mistake PM for AM like a fucking idiot? Well, it says it's happening now in this article, so... Seems like it. So unless I'm just doing this at the wrong time. I stupidly got student price last year. I don't actually know what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I assumed you were talking about, like, the loot from Twitch Prime. Maybe I'm mistaken. Student price last year was, like, $25. I'm not sure what... Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm sorry. Well, I guess we could bitch about Destiny 2 for a bit longer. I kid. There were good things about it. Like, the season... Like, Twitch Prime. Yep. Okay, then. I didn't know they had student prices. I just kind of assumed it was the same price every time. Cool. Faustin, were you there for Season of the Dawn, I think it was? The one that introduced Saint 14? You just wanted a faster delivery. Well, that's what you get for being patient. I'm kidding. I kid, of course. You were there yet? How fucking hype was that? I mean, if you didn't like it, that's fine. But I loved that. Like, that was what I've been wanting. That is the fucking thing I wanted since Destiny 1. When they said, oh, we're going to get content every once in a while. That's what I wanted. You came back for that. Exactly. I mean, technically, when I came back, it was technically on the last day of the one before that. Which I think it was the same kind of thing. And I love that. I hated this season. And if we see this season again in the next season, I'm out. I mean, I'll try if it's better, but if it's the same crap again, I'm out. And I might be out permanently. If they fuck the darkness up, and here's what I need the darkness to be. Here's what I need it to be to not be a fuck up. Let me just break this down. Nothing conflicts with Destiny 1. Nothing conflicts with Destiny 2. Nothing conflicts, period. And they're fucking there. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. I don't need to be able to harness the darkness. I don't need to be able... I want to. I fucking want to. Because I absolutely want to pick a side. They have been teasing the idea that you could pick a side since that... what the fuck was that, Warlock? I don't think... It might be in my codex here. Let me see. Let me see. Fucking hurry up. It's this loading I hate, though. Takes way too long. I'm not in the right section. Oh, it's those guys. Okay. So they have javelins. Okay. That's what that sound was. I thought it was like, wait a second. Dead Orbit guy? Where's Dead Orbit? I mean, the Drifter. Yeah, there was conflict. I was trying to get the exact name of the Warlock who hates the Drifter. Aurelian, I think. I'm just gonna call him Aurelian. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If this does go on YouTube and if I do bother to edit this, actually, let me just put a marker here. Sound for the game's going out for half a second. Music's hype, though. I hate what they did to the composer of the original Destiny, though, but I love the hype. Could be wrong, I'm also waking up still. Oh, I'm waking up, too. I just need to put in a marker here. Real name of person who hates Drifter. There we go. Just so I can actually, like, quickly edit that together, because I actually do want to post this on YouTube, unlike all of my other Destiny videos that still haven't. Could be wrong. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Drifter's Dead Orbit. I would love to, though, because even though, again, I didn't play Destiny 1 long enough to actually get that fucking black shader. For context, you use shaders to customize the color of your outfits. And for Warlocks, they sold a trench coat. But they also, every time you rank up in that thing, you get a random item. And sometimes it would drop shaders. And sometimes it would be the pure black shader, which was the rarest fucking thing they had. Some people got it on rank, and, like, I say rarest, but it's, the rare drops in Destiny 1 were weird. You could get it at rank 8, you could get it at rank fucking 80. It was a shit show. But, but out of all the 3 factions that I wanted to be a part of, it was Dead Orbit, because I fucking love that. You know, So I'm also, if I do next season, I'm not going to do the same shit I've been doing in this season and the season before that. Because last season and the season before that, I actually tried to spec myself using the stuff they give you. And I just hate it. Because what happens is... Am I seeing... Hang on, is it moving? I don't think so. When the fuck is this going to happen? It's 11:23. Okay. I don't know. I mean, clearly I'm not wrong. There's a ton of other people here trying to see it. Ooh, but look at that. Look at that city, though. Ooh. Is something happening? Nope, no, nothing's happening. Who's creating these sparklers? Oh. Oh! Oh, it's happening! Oh, it's happening! It's fireworks. All right, guys. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. Rasputin giving us a show before he wipes this fucker off the planet. Let's do it. Rasputin about to show his big fucking dicks. Ooh, dead orbit all the way. Nothing on X-Bone yet. I'm not sure. Alright. Alright, Rasputin. Oh, what? Oh, what? What the fuck is that? What's happening? Oh, you're the one doing that. Those fucking... The Embers, I thought they were just, like, weird effects, and the rockets are like, what the fuck's going on here? Well, it's happening. It might take a bit still, but it's happening. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a toy. I forgot that existed. I don't even know what that is, but it's like a traveler toy. It's happening. Oh, the moon ball. Oh, that's the moon. Oh, well, then I'm stupid. Hey, Mr. Bird, you might want to be out of the sky there. You might get shot with a rocket. You know, I'm also kind of keeping an eye out for rockets, but what I think might just happen is we're just going to see a bunch of effects in the sky and then it's going to be gone. Oh, someone died. Someone died. Someone fell off. All right. Okay, I'm going to assume that the fireworks was to tell us it's happening. Just calm down. Unless that was event, in which case Destiny 2 is canceled. But no, I'm sure it's not that, because there's no way they'd be... There's no way that would be it. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way the Rasputin's full power is a bunch of fireworks to do fuck all. Let's just talk about that for a minute. How suicidal would you have to be if you, like... That's not how I want to describe that. But, like, how much of a shot in the foot would it be? If they're like, oh, this was Rasputin's power. This is what you've been fighting for this entire fucking time. It's like... So the first thing he's gonna... Get the hell! Rasputin! No! I'm sorry! Get that fucker out of here. I'm sorry! I actually do have a cower emote. I wish I had that equipped. It would have been perfect. Also, one thing I'd love them to change is only having 4 emotes equipped. It's fucking ridiculous. Rasputin, I'm sorry. I'll never speak ill of you again, my man. Oh. Oh. Oh, is it happening? Oh, is it happening? Talk to me, my precious. We can say that we were here to witness history. Why am I trying to hype this up? I'm doing Bungie's job for them. You know, thinking on it, it's entirely possible that it actually happens at 12. And I just forgot. Because I recall at some point going, oh, I'm going to be here super early so I don't miss it. So there isn't, like, technical difficulties. But I thought that was a half an hour. It's possible. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess the fireworks happen, so. Kind of afraid to check now, because I don't want to, like, miss it. Alright. Also, I was wrong. So it seems like the, yeah, it seems like the reveal of the next chapter is going to be June 9th, so in 3 days. But this event is today. No, I'm right, because it's saying it's happening now. Or there's an article saying it's happening now. 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern time. 11 a.m. No, it is just late. Should have been 10 a.m., which is ours 11 a.m. Yeah. So we're still waiting for it. Unless again those fireworks was it, in which case Bungie's going to be in a lot of trouble. In the sense of it would have pissed a lot of people off, like. But no, we're all just we're waiting. We're here to see the fruits of our labor. Except not really. That's the thing that's really going to get me here, is that this was going to happen regardless of how effective we were. Unless we weren't. It's entirely possible. What if in another parallel universe? Destiny, stop using music. Unless something's actually happening, please. Maybe shit is happening. What is happening here? Nothing. Oh, what? Wait. Hang on. No, wait. What was that? What is that? Hang on. You see that? You see that? Up there. You see that? All those orange lights? It's easier to see. It's easiest to see when I'm moving it like this. You see that? What is that? A particle effect? What the hell? Is that Rasputin? I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know. It could just be cloud. It just could be weird lighting. I don't know. There's so much shit. I can't tell if it's a glitch. Oh, it seems to be getting brighter. I'm seeing it too on mine, yeah. It looked like, I can't tell if that's a fucking glitch because it's getting brighter as I move it, which I know isn't intended. Rasputin, the fucking Almighty's on its way. Can you fucking blow it up, man? We're gonna die here, Rasputin. But yeah, what if in a parallel universe? What if in a parallel universe, Bungie was at a point where they had to, like, decide if they were going to continue with this game or not. And they'd go, alright, here's how this is going to work. If this amount of war stats isn't met by this period, it's going to mean that not enough people are playing the game, which is going to mean the game's a dud. So we're just going to blow up the city and kill all the players, and that's it. Destiny's done. And then just blame the players. I don't think that was ever going to be on the table, but what if, though? What if? I mean, if a game's going to, like, kill off all of its player base, kill off all of the stuff in the world, and then go, yep, no, the Guardians failed, the last city was destroyed, all hail the darkness, goodbye forever. I mean, if you're going to, like, go bankrupt and you're going to die and the game has to go down to stop it, you know, what better way, right? Yeah, now it's more noticeable. So I don't know what is happening up there, because I don't even know what the war set's supposed to look like. Like, they're just giant balls with a bunch of orange lights around them, right? Also, that is something that bugged me. So there is a trailer that was showing the Drifter heading towards the moon or something, and going like, it seems like the darkness was popping up in the next is going to be popping up next season. And here's the thing, though, about those trailers. The trailer for this season showed Osiris, Saint 13's brother, going up against Rasputin, armed with a weapon. Okay, no, that is absolutely getting bigger. That's moving. Oh, it's happening. Very, very slowly, but it's happening. It kind of seems like that they will meet at some point. I think that's what's happening, yeah. I'm just trying to see, like... Yeah, I'm guessing they just came out of the space. Because, I mean, Rasputin is on Mars, so... Oh, he's raining hellfire. I see what he's doing, this mad lad. Alright. Yeah, it seems like they're gonna meet. So, looks like we're gonna be here, for another, like... I don't want to say how long it's gonna be here for, because I don't want to miss it. Get the fuck out of my camera! What are you doing, man? What are you doing, you warlock bastard? I love your helmet, though. That reminds me of Bloodborne. Hang on. Can I, like, see your thing? I want to see your outfit here, man. What's happening? Actually, you know, it can wait. It can wait. It can wait. It can absolutely wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. What does it say that I thought... Actually, I'm going to try. Now that I know I have time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like a fucking boss. Alright. There we go. What does it say that I thought that was a glitch before I realized it was the entire point? Back, I'm sorry, I'm feeling kind of sick today. Oh, don't be sorry at all. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. No, this is... Yeah, no, if you need to go sleep or rest, absolutely do so. That's more important. Your fucking effects, man. I keep seeing embers and shit, and I'm like, God damn it. Wait, what's happening? Oh, it's just you. It's just some asshole with particle effects. I'm over at Ikora. Ooh, nice. Actually, yeah, wait, hang on. Yeah, right. There's other fucking angles here. Let's try and, like... We're not on the same server, but we can actually... But we can, like, pretend we're seeing it together. There's going to be a lot of things I do differently in the season from what I was doing before. Like, I'm just not going to sacrifice what I want to play. If it's going like, oh, if you equip a rock and kill a bunch of people, you'll be able to... No. If I want to use a fucking sniper rifle, a sword, and an assault rifle on a hunker warlock, I don't care if that's optimal or not. I'll play how I fucking want to play the game. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of getting fucked. Alright. Well, let's go next to Hawthorne. Let's see. Nah, you know what? Thinking on it? Nah. Not that great of an angle. Let me just quickly teleport. I love how my controller keeps unplugging. Don't fucking tell me it just started. Okay, just the music picked up the second I teleported. I'm like, wait, what? No! Oh, well, you know what? I imagine in about sometime in the next 5 minutes that's gonna hit. So, Yee for the re... Oh, hang on! Yeah, Zavala's actually looking. Holy shit. Oh, well, that follower... I just realized my follower goal is fucked. I'm pretty sure I don't have 96 followers. Let me just double check this. Yeah, it seems like it's getting fast, like it's approaching faster now. Current amount 96? What? So, sorry, one second. Think something's going weird here. Huh. I don't know what the hell's happening with my follower goal, because it's saying I have 96 followers, but Twitch is saying I have 94 followers. But what's happened is that Megacole unfollowed for a joke and then refollowed, because I made a bad joke and then went, I understand if you unfollow. So I don't know what the hell's happening with that. I have to check that, because that's weird. Woo! Blow it up! Blow it up! Anyone have any questions? How are you all doing today? I know you're feeling sick, Brave Chicken Nugget. I know you're waking up, Faustin. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Right, I was talking about something and then I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. So yeah, the thing with Osiris, he went up into there was a cinematic where he goes up against Rasputin, his weapon armed and drawn. It's like, you're behind all this. Oh, I'm gonna settle the score with you, and nothing came of that. Absolutely nothing. We don't talk to Osiris again. Saint 13 doesn't talk about his brother. Nobody's saying he's missing. So seeing the Drifter going towards the moon for next season means nothing. Unless we're going to see during this cinematic Osiris doing something. I'm just having troubles with my throat, so I need to take breaks often to warm it up. I see. I'm sorry. I do hope you feel better soon. And thank you for coming out today. I appreciate all of you. Okay, I was wrong when I said it might be in the next 5 minutes. What time is it? It's 11:41. I think we might be here until 12, which is fine because I'll be switching to Death Stranding after this for about an hour. But yeah. Destiny has had a weird history. And I've had an on, and as I've said before, I've had an on again, off again relationship with it. Like, mostly when I've been playing this game, I was just doing like all this, like the strike playlists and shit like that. Like, I do hope they start adding stuff instead of it just being a few things every season. Warm lemon tea and honey helps, I find, with sore throats. So thank you, Faustin. Yeah, if you have any of that, Brave Chicken Nugget, you should try that out. But yeah, so I'm hopeful for the next season. I want Destiny to be fun. I want Destiny to succeed because I was there from the get-go, and I felt slighted. Like, it took me a while. It took me about a year, or like half a year. It was really the the remarks they made about like people like, oh well, people will buy anything. You just dangle a carrot and they'll buy. Like when I saw that, I'm like, okay, Destiny was a cash grab. So, but I was also extremely hyped for it, and I guess that's the reason why I want it to succeed, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I want to stream this every Saturday now. Because, you know, I want it to succeed. Actually drinking warm water with honey and lemon. I had a throat injury, so I have problems with my throat now until it'll be fully healed. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you have something for it. And I do hope you feel better soon, because that sucks. Like, whenever I have a sore throat when I'm sick, it is the most aggravating thing to me ever, so I can't even imagine what it feels like with a throat injury. Like, there's something that I should do. I should be logging into my other two characters just so I can get all of the rewards from this season pass. I just don't care. I stopped caring about, like, the loot. Like, before I was collecting all the loot I could, just so I have a version of everything. And, like, and all that. Now I just don't care. Because after investing, like, the entirety of the Dawn season, of just, like, getting a nice build that, like, or a build that works with what I was doing, and, like, having a strat and all that. And then going into this season, and I didn't even get anywhere remotely close to doing the same thing, because it just felt like, why am I doing this again? Why am I doing this again? Because that wasn't fun. I did it because, oh, I want to be prepped for next season. But then it didn't matter. Because when they introduced the 50 extra light cap, which is your power rating, it's your power scale, it's the entire thing that determines your offense and defense, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Because no, your defensive gear and your offensive gear should each contribute differently. Because there should be a difference, because otherwise, there's no fucking point. You can just you're just equipping the most powerful thing at any point. And that's not fun. Oh, hello! I didn't see you coming up from the bottom there. Well, I guess we know where the EDZ is now in relation to everything. It is now canonically in that general direction there. Because that's where all his warsats were, is the Earth drop zone, or Earth dead zone. Excuse me. Oh, it is. Oh, it's happening. Hang on, wait a second. So that's all of the warsats from one of the planets. There's a warsats from Earth. Are we gonna see warsats coming in from a third direction? Because there were 3 bunkers. Because there's the EDZ, there's the Moon, and there's Mars. Or excuse me, no, there's Io. And I imagine he has a supply on Mars too, though maybe not. But they both look equal, so unless the EDZ somehow made more warsats than the other two. I was going to point that out. Should be 3. Yeah, it should be 3. It's possible that there might be a third series coming in from the bottom right there. Actually, no, that wouldn't make any sense because it's the Moon. It's also possible that they're both coming from the same direction because Io and the Moon are in the same orbit somehow. I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, well, you know what? This is pretty hype. Now, what I'm hoping to see... What I'm imagining we're going to see... BRB again? Sure thing. Although, do be prepared, this might happen sometime in the next 5-10 minutes. What I'm envisioning that we're going to see is that's a light particle effect, that's a light particle effect. They're going to hit it, and then that thing is going to have an animation play where it looks like it's getting ripped apart. What I'm hoping is that we see, like, a light show happening, showing, you know, like, the ships of the Almighty trying to blast the warsats out of the air. Although I don't think the Almighty even has... They destroyed all the control panels on the Almighty in the cinematic. I assume that was just the ones allowing them to control the trajectory of the ship, and maybe they blew up all of them, including weapons systems. I need to drink water. Also, thanks to Ziffianage, we now have some new sub badges. And we also have a new emote for the tier 2 emote slot that is being processed on Twitch as we speak. Oh, there it is. Something's happening. Also, if I recalled, there was something about the triangular ships too. So we might be seeing them at some point. What is the Almighty doing? I would imagine it's they're making landfall. Or they're colliding. Are you guys ready to see? Are you guys ready to see a light show? I'm a little ahead of you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am going to continue talking about it in my time, but I understand. It's a good thing that you're logged in because there is an emblem for this. Like, being in game to witness this, you will get an emblem for it if you care about that kind of thing. Not good. I'll get to see it twice. True. That's true. So I don't know what those lights are. I'm going to assume that those are like the defense ships that are going to try and defend the Almighty. Not sure why it's taken them this long to do it. What else can I talk about? I guess just my own, like... So I'm trying to think, have I bitched about everything I want to bitch about with the last season? Yes. I've talked about how I want to stream the game every Saturday. And let me be frank on that. I want to stream this every Saturday from starting out. Like, I'm going to be changing up how I do things. I definitely want to, like, stream this game more often. For, like, just, it's me playing the game. Like, it's not my usual entertaining kind of thing. I mean, I'll try. But because it's going to be a lot longer, it'll be, like, definitely more grindy. I want to because I want to actually play the game. And I do want to showcase something that I like. Though, if I'm playing the next season and it becomes, and I'm just not having fun and I think it's crap, I will stop. And I'm giving next season, like, the chance. Like, when you have a good season, like, the Dawn, or the Dawn, not the Dawn, because that's an event, but, like, the one that they introduced Saint 13 in. When you have something as good as that, and then you have dog shit like this one, to me, it's worse than if you just made one dog shit thing and no good things. Like, it's like, you know better. It shouldn't be like this in the first place. So, as much as I liked Season of the Dawn, and I cannot speak on the one before that, because I didn't actually really play it, this one really put a very sour taste in my mouth. It honestly felt like the same shit that we thought Bungie was over. So, this next season doesn't make it or break it for me, and I will say the darkness needs to show up. No more like, ooh, it's almost here, ooh, it's almost here. No, it has to fucking show up. Like, have it be there and then introduce a freaking expansion so we finally fight the darkness and finally get... Like, obviously, once you beat the darkness, that's it. The darkness is done, right? The game's done. I don't expect them to beat the darkness. I don't expect that for a very long time, but I want us to start fighting them. Because that is... It is the thing that I care the most about. That is the part of the lore that I care about. That is the reason I give so much shit about this game and its lore. Looks like the lights are blinking in and out. Possibly things getting blown up. Maybe. Because I did definitely notice that, but then I see some lights coming back. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what the lights are. Maybe those are the explosions. Yeah, because the Warsats would have weapons, right? They're shooting at each other, they're firing at each other, and then the Warsats are actually going to start colliding. We actually see a few, actually. Like, there's one really close. There's a few that's actually, like, touching it now. I want to emphasize something. I'm not expecting this to be that, like, supremely amazing. Granted, this is cool. Like, I don't want to detract from how hard it is to make a game. I could not imagine having the skills to make anything like this. I bitch because I love it. I care about it. I want it to do good. I care is the point. I care. I didn't just silently say this isn't for me and walk away. I cared. So, like, I'm not expecting the world of this. The fact that it's happening, though, in an engine that I didn't think could even handle this. Like, this is the first, like, people are comparing this to Fortnite's live events, and that's fair, because that's exactly what this is. In-game live event. Now, obviously, it's not, like, on par with Fortnite, and it never will. Fortnite was built into its engine to take full advantage of the Unreal Engine to do that kind of shit. Destiny 2's engine is trash, from what I hear. Like, it must have taken them, like, what, 24 hours? Like, I've heard stories that I've heard that if they have to, like, edit the map for anything, they have to let the computer sit there for 20 hours just to load the map so that they can make a change. Just to load the fucking thing. Like, there is something seriously not optimal about the engine. So, the fact that they could do this amazes me. Like, it's a sky texture. It's a skybox. There is no actual physical object in anything we're seeing right now. But I didn't even know the skybox could be manipulated like that. And they have made physical changes to the map, too, unless the skybox is in other map, because, like, you see Rasputin's towers in different maps off in the background. And maybe those are just maybe those are just skyboxes too. And they just look really, really solid. But I just assumed those were actual physical objects. And putting those there would have been a pain in the ass. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the map isn't that bad. In which case, take everything I just said is complete horseshit. Alright. It's happening. They are now either colliding or beginning to collide. The forces of the Almighty fighting against the forces of Rasputin. Contact imminent. Warsats are a go. I repeat, Warsats are a go. Explosions began a while ago. We can all say that we were here this day. Gillyman, I think is Gillian or whatever hell your name is, putting down her javelin in solidarity. We got Jimbo. We got Guardians on the ground, just watching all over the city. Because we all know that if this doesn't work, we're all gonna die. I mean, hell, we stopped the Red Legion from killing us the last time. They fucking razed the city, and yet we brought it back from the ashes. Actually, I don't know. Was the Almighty supposed to be able to, like, wipe out the Earth, or was it just... Because it always said, like, to wipe out the city, to wipe out the city. They could just build a new city. I mean, hell, there's that farm, like, a couple of kilometers away we could just go to. We're not seeing any actual, like, changes to the Almighty itself, so... But I suspect we will soon. Someone's eating popcorn with me. Big Ash! Eating the popcorn with me. Hell yeah. Okay, it is now, like, 12. We have now been here for an hour and a half. I have been talking about useless shit for an hour and a half. How is this happening? This was supposed to be a half an hour thing, tops. God damn it. My assumption going into this was that 11 o'clock would be when all the shit actually happens. And the half an hour I was here would be the build-up. I did not think we'd be here for a half an hour for the build, just for it to start, and then an hour of fucking build-up. I mean, I guess it's working because we give a shit. At least I give a shit. This season was horseshit, but this is a nice addition, and this is showing changes in how Destiny is. And I will reiterate something for everybody there. Destiny 2 and all of its Year 1 content at this current moment is free. Oh, I think it's happening. Oh. Okay, I think something weird's happening with the war sats, because you see how some of those war sats there haven't moved in, like, the last 5 minutes? There's definitely some shit. Shows off to Shadowcaller. Why do people keep talking to me? Is it possible that I'm, like, talking in the open channel and everybody can hear me and I'm just being a complete and total asshole? Oh, no. Is that what's been happening? Oh, no. Wait. No. Please. How do I forget how you change channel. Well, if that's the case, I'm sorry. And, that's just gonna be how this goes. Possibly. Maybe. Also, I don't know how they know it was me. If you all can hear me, can someone jump? Like, not off the side, just jump. Just to know if I'm being an asshole. Because sending me messages doesn't work. I have my notifications turned off. No, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're absolutely good. What did I miss? Nothing? Great. Alright. Missed absolutely nothing. Okay, so I'm definitely editing this fucking video because, again, I thought I'd be here talking about shit for half an hour, not an hour and a half. There's absolutely no way I'm posting an hour and a half of me just sitting here doing fuck all. Absolutely no way. Oh, God, I spilled my coffee. No! Well, it's a good thing nobody can see the, necessity of a bib. No, not the bean juice. It's not that I spilled, any real amount. It was like a couple of drops. The point is that it dropped on my clothing, which makes me a child. Not true, but that's the joke. Anyway. Okay, so I was mistaken. The Warsats weren't actually hitting the Almighty yet. Because now I see some of the Warsats are actually, like, going past the light show. So the lights were definitely explosions. I want Destiny 2 to be what I always envisioned it to be. And I just have to I just have to make have to make a stand. If this next season is a waste of time, I will be done with Destiny 2, I think, for the remainder of its existence. Because I swore I wouldn't play Destiny ever again after its horseshit. Actually, with the Taken King, because as great as the Taken King was, and as much as it fixed a lot of problems, it still had its bullshit problems. For example, there was some special loot you could have gotten if you had either completed the raid prior, which, as I've said before, I've never done raids before, or you get to level 30 by the time by a specific point, by a specific time. Here's the problem, or excuse me, by light level 30. Here's the problem. I was under the belief that I had already reached level 30. Because I had reached level 30, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. When I logged in to claim it, I noticed that I was at light level 29, and I was halfway there. But I had thought I was at 30. Now, perhaps I'm mistaken. But what I think happened is that I was at light level 30 back in, like, what, December, I think is when the Dark Below came out? And I played, like, once or twice since then. That's the only time I really remember actually actively playing Destiny. And I think what might have happened is that an item, they did a level squish. So my power level would have gone down. So even though I was at light level 30 when I stopped playing, I then stopped being light level 30. And, of course, because, like, and, you know, so I posted on the forums, like, you know what, this is bullshit. I'm, like, light level 29 and a half. I was 30 at some point. I don't know when I wasn't, I don't know when I stopped being level 30. And the worst part is, too, the worst part about that was, I had an Ascendant Shard in my inventory, which back then, an Ascendant Shard meant you could increase a legendary to increase its level. So if I had used that, I would have been level 30. So I had the means to be level 30. I effectively was level 30. But because I wasn't actually level 30, for something outside of my control, I didn't get the special loot. And that's not even what pissed me off with the Taken King. What pissed me off was when they said all true Destiny players get these rewards, and then describe the requirements. I did not like being told that I was not a true Destiny player. When I was one of the few standing up for the game when it first came out, when I was there for the midnight launch, it was the first midnight launch I ever had. But no, I wasn't a true Destiny player because I didn't want to put up with bullshit. That's what swore me off from Destiny 1. And the only reason I came back to Destiny 2 was when it became free. And I liked it, but I grew bored and I left. And the only thing that made me come back, and the only thing that's kept me here, the only thing that made me come back after that was when Year 1 became free. All the content from it. Where I'm like, okay, now I can actually see what the game is before I make a decision. And I liked what I saw. This was when Shadowkeep came out. And I decided to buy the Shadowkeep expansion. Before Shadowkeep, the last thing I had purchased from Bungie, anything, was the Dark Below expansion for Destiny 1. That is a lot of content I skipped. And I don't regret it. I do not regret it. I have had thoughts of, oh, I kind of wish I was there for the story. This thing that happened was kind of interesting, but I don't regret it. I don't care. I don't care about content that I chose not to be a part of when the content was garbage. And whenever I've never had anybody actually say to me, oh, well, you know, you missed this and this. As far as I care, that content never happened. Because of just how much I felt infuriated at the game. This is not a stance I normally take with any other game. I have a really weird relationship with Destiny. And I know I try to be positive more in my streams, but this... If you're ever going to see Negative Thumb Gaming come out, it's going to be with Destiny. And I'm not ashamed of that. And I will fucking rip into Bungie when they make a dumb decision, and I will rip into Destiny. Because I love Destiny. I love the story. I love its lore. I love the gameplay. Like, the gunplay is superb. I like the customization. Although I do kind of wish there was more options. And I do kind of wish that my choice of playing a Hunger Warlock isn't reduced. Because it's like, oh, your main stat's recovery. And I'm like, but I have an ability that gives me back all my health. Why do I need recovery? Well, in case you don't have it, I can spec so it comes back every minute. I'm not that death prone. I don't need it every fucking time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's weird. The main reason I want to play Destiny every Saturday... I'm sorry, I know there's more that's happening, but there's nothing happening that I haven't already seen. In fact, I'm pretty sure it froze in some areas, because that warsat I said hasn't moved in like 5 minutes. The very bottom warsat just above the mountain range there, next to this guy's shoulder to my right, like on his left shoulder, that warsat has sat there throughout the last 10 minutes of me bitching about Destiny. But that's fine, that's fine. This is nice. This is really cool. I thought I was expecting the warsats to hit like the outer ridges of the ship to blow it up. It seems like they're going for like the core or something, because they're definitely overlapping it. So, but this is nice. Like it's by no means a comparison to what Fortnite's been doing with theirs. Like, those are frickin' hype. But Fortnite has an easier time of making that happen than Bungie does in this game. And it's something new. Midnight launches for both Destiny, but just solo play keeps me away most of the time. Exactly. It is matchmaking unfriendly for the content that really is the juice of it. Like, there's no like, okay, I got that raids not being matchmaking back then made sense. There's no excuse now. Hell, make matchmaking for old stuff. Like, when a raid's out for, like, 6 months, make it matchmaking. Let the people who are actually putting in the work of socializing get the first opportunity, but then add matchmaking after that. Because by that point, all of the content that anyone gives a shit about has already been collected. There's no longer a surprise. It's no longer as special. Make it matchmaking. And I assure you, that one simple change will make things so much better. Like, yeah, looking for group and raid finder in WoW might have been a bad idea. But I would argue it's how it was used. It was how easy it was. You know? I just don't like the idea that you have to socialize with people. And trust me, I tried. When I first found out about Trials of Osiris, I'm like, hey, you know what? I really want to play this content. I really want to enjoy this. So I sat in this lobby, in this HUD area, asking people for a half an hour, sending invite after invite after invite. Not one fucking person. Not one. Not one. Absolutely not one person. I put in the time. I put in the effort. Couldn't make it happen. That's what I hate about it. Even socializing did nothing, because no one was socializing. This is not the kind of game... I should probably be up closer than this. There we go. Socializing is good for a game that builds itself off of that socialization. World of Warcraft, it works. Because you're socializing with people because you're building stories while playing that game. While, yes, the fun shit's at the end of the game, you're building... It's the journey to get there. That's where you find all your stories. where you interact with players, you make friends, you make enemies. You don't get that in Destiny. You just do the content that's in the game. Because there is nothing you can interact with in the world that give you that sense of world, that sense of immersion, that sense of lore. Right? Like, World of Warcraft is full of characters you're interacting with. It feels alive. And so you want to interact with other players to continue that immersion. In Destiny, it's a mission select. It's a mission select. And then you go into a world, and yeah, they added NPCs in worlds. Sure, there's like one NPC, two if you're looking for Xur, if you know where to look. Also, I hate that Xur in this game you find in the world spaces. You know how often I have found Xur? The guy that sells you exotics? Once. And you know why? Because I was looking for him. I actively tried to find him. I actively looked at a tracker to know where he was. Because I needed it for a quest. And obviously that kind of thing isn't going to change overnight. Because you can't change a framework like that when you don't know if it's going to work. And I understand that. Destiny is at its best when the player doesn't have to do much to get to the content. Because the difficulty's in the content. Don't gate the content. Especially when it takes you 5 to 10 minutes to load a map. Or, excuse me, 5 to 10 minutes to go to the tower, get all your shit and your bounties and shit, go load up the map, load into the map. Like, the user interface, I like that you can see it whenever you want, but when it takes the exact same amount of time every single time, it's annoying. And also, while I'm at it, the world spaces, why do I hit load walls? There were never load walls on the moon, and ever since this update, there's 2. There's a load wall the second I leave the teleporting area where Aaron is. And then there's a load window when I try to get into the bunker. Why? Load the entire fucking map. I'm willing to wait an extra minute, just so I'm not stopped on my scooter for 15 seconds. Twice. It's annoying. I follow the Find Xur Twitter account. Well, that's awesome. I should check that out. I just don't care, because I'm not even that concerned with exotic weapons. Like, oh, actually, hang on. Do I have my extension? Hey guys, can you see the weapons I have equipped? Because I do have an extension for that. I don't think much has changed since I began bitching. It's been 16 minutes now, or excuse me, 6 minutes since when it was 10 minutes later. This hasn't changed. Bungie. I'm not going to count the half an hour here before. It is now 12:17. This event started at 11. Bungie, can we get to the point? We're here to witness Rasputin's power. We're not witnessing Rasputin's power right now. We're witnessing a stall. Let's see it. Let's light it up. Let me swap to PC and check. Oh, sure, thank you. Do it! The war set should be there by now. Like, as nice as it is, I don't want to be here all day for this. Because, like, I want to play Death Stranding today. But I do need to stop by 1. Like, I was on board with this. I mean, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to finish this. But if I have to start just ripping into you, Bungie, I'm gonna. I said I was. I said I would. It is their first live event, so maybe they're having some problems. I don't know. But I don't want to believe that this was intentionally made to last like 2 hours. For not a lot going on. I guess there's more lights happening, actually. I guess it's getting more complicated. Yes, the extension is working? Okay, awesome. So you guys can see that I have, like, an assault rifle. I might not have the actual weapons equipped. Let me check. Let me take a... Excuse me. Let me just... Oh, my... Controller unplugged. God damn you piece of shit. Alright. Sorry. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I somehow managed to jump onto this backwards. Oh, my God. Anyway, let me take a stand for a second. Let me just ruin that joke. Let me see here. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Load. This this auto rifle. This sniper rifle. This sword. That is my weapons. I do not care about whatever other exotic weapons happen. Because those are the weapons I choose to use. At least for now. I'm willing to change out the assault rifle, but this sniper rifle stays, because my strat with the warlock that regains all of its health when it has Devour active is I use the sword to wipe out everything around me when they get too close. And I use a sniper rifle at long range. The sniper rifle in question can change its damage type by reloading it. So I can basically take out specific barrier enemies. And then the assault rifle is just, okay, it's... The enemy's not close enough for a sword, but they're too close for a sniper rifle. I'm going to use an assault rifle. Or, excuse me, when there's a lot of enemies and I just want to mow them down with bullet fire. And the hope of using that of my build was to get my mobility and my... what is effectively your health stat as high as humanly possible. And why I don't care about recovery is because I can get my health back up. Although being able to use my barrier, or not my barrier, my damage field is pretty good. And then I blink around because I want to be a Jedi edgelord. Should probably be looking at the thing. What am I doing? Do a flip! I'm sorry if there's not a terrible lot going on. I'm also sorry if I'm just rambling at this point. I don't know what else I can talk about. We've been here now for an hour and 45 minutes, roughly, and I, again, thought this would be done a half an hour in. People are paying their respects, though. I'd ask if we can get an F for the Almighty, but fuck the Almighty. Actually, I got one. Can I get some Fs in chat for all the war sats that are being sacrificed for this? Can I get an F for all of the hours we put in? Thank you, Bordeaux Mel's Deadly, for the follow. Welcome. Hello, thank you for joining. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Can I get some Fs, follows? I guess that is an F. Hey, thank you for the F, Bordeaux. Thank you. Dap me, lol, yeah. No, you did. Or are you saying that you followed on a different account? Well, thank you. No, Bid is me. Who's Bid? Oh. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for the follow. I'm not sure if that's allowed. I need to check the terms of service again. I mean, I would assume not, but I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, are those the... Wait, what if those are the fireworks we saw? Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. I think. I mean, I've said that like 8 times, and we're still here. I think the warsats are colliding now. I think that's what we're seeing, are explosions from that. This was OG Twitch. Oh, that's an old one then. Well, thank you all for joining me for this. Hope you're all enjoying my ramblings. Oh, the explosions are now happening all over it. I think we're seeing it blow. I think we're seeing the prelude to it just being torn apart. I mean, that's ultimately what I need to see. I need to see this thing fucking torn apart. I need to see this thing not just be deleted from the world space or something. I want to see it breaking. I don't care if it's in like 2 halves or something, but we need to see it. Also, this thing is pretty close too. What happened? What if... Ooh. What if they turned this... What if they turned the Almighty, like its husk, into like a crucible area? Like, what if it's also entirely possible we're just going to see it floating in space for the next several years or something? And it's just going to be a broken down husk. But since wanted to have username same across board and can't name change, just made the... You can name change. Yeah, no, you can change your username. Before, my Positive Thumb gaming name had underscores between the words, and I changed it to remove it. Oh, you couldn't back then. Oh, I see, okay. I see. Okay, that makes sense. Also, I didn't know how long Twitch has been a thing. I thought Twitch has been a thing for 5 years, but no, I was horribly off. It's been like, what, 10 years now? It's amazing. I went all that time not knowing what Twitch was. It's actually remarkable how long I've been able to go without knowing Twitch was a thing. And streaming as a whole. I wish I had known a lot sooner. Alright, Christmas was like a while ago. Time's up. Yeah, there's a distinct possibility that Death Stranding isn't happening today now. And I'm sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. I really thought this would be done by now. The lights? Well, the warsats are beginning to disappear. But the lights are still happening. Wait. Wait a minute. The Warsats... They're... Oh, no, there's still a few. There's still a few, and they finally moved. There has been a few, but the other ones are gone. Oh, and by terms of service, against terms of service, I meant, like, just people following on 2 different accounts. Because I feel like that kind of shit's... Oh! It's beautiful. Holy crap. Oh. Fred Killer had some snacks. And he shared them with someone. Holy shit. Oh. Oh my, this is actually like, wait, are we actually in danger? What's going on? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, oh. Oh, it's gonna pass right by us. Oh. Oh, now I wish I was on the other side. Damn. Oh, that would have looked so... Yeah, let's fucking go. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. Robots, stop doing your jobs for 5 seconds and run. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Wait, no, look. A bit of it is above that mountain. So it's actually like fucking here. Oh my god. Oh, and the smoke trails look so good. Oh, it's actually gonna hit. Oh. Chuckle, I'm in danger. Yeah. No! Controller! Okay. Oh, get ready, guys. That collision, though. Woo! Oh, the shockwave's coming! Oh! Oh, it actually forces... Fucking here! Okay, there we go. There it is. The smoke cloud. Oh, and then all the fucking debris. Oh. Oh, it's all coming down. And with that, the last thing the Red Legion ever had is gone. And they failed. The Red Legion were cucked from the Traveler, and now they've been cucked from their vengeance. And I think we've learned today to not fuck with Rasputin. You know, until the darkness comes, in which case we'll probably beat the living shit out of Rasputin at every turn. I'm wondering if we're actually going to see its husk at some point. Because it's there. Just the smoke's covering it now. This is why they can't have nice things. Yeah. Well, that and they're fucking jerks, too. Because we've seen examples of, like, Fallen who are willing to work with us. And Goal and his Red Legion Goonies were like going AWOL from the rest of the Cabal, or they were banished or something, I don't know. Well, I think that's it. I think that might be it. 12:33. Yeah, the question I have to ask myself is, do I have enough time to actually do anything in Death Stranding that's worth it, that's worth anything? Because it's going to take, like, at least 5 minutes to load it up. Yeah, I'm gonna let that cool off for a bit. I want to see if there's anything left in the sky. I mean, there shouldn't be, but I'm just curious. Like, what else? Oh, well, I don't think that guy liked it. No, I think this guy. I think this guy does. I don't think this guy liked it. I think this guy thought it was a crap show. That's fine. He's entitled to spin. I love his coat though. Like, it's that trench coat. I want to know where he got that, because that's what I've been trying to get. Like a trench coat, because the only reason I went with Warlock in Destiny 1 was for those fucking trench coats, and then they turned into robes, and I'm like, oh well. And I didn't want to actually be a space Jedi. There's still shit falling down, but not a lot. So let's see. Get your ship out of the way. You're ruining things. No, it's still happening, it's still cooling, and it probably will be for a while. However, I want to see if I got the... How I'm going to know for certain that this event is done is that I got whatever the fuck you get for this. Let's see, flare. I think it's the emblems. Seasonal... By the way, I have no idea what the emblem I'm actually looking for is. I just heard there is an emblem for this. Emblem of the Worthy. Well, that's not... No, that's from last season. Or was it? I don't know. Also, yeah, Season of the Worthy. That's what it was called, not Season of the Dawn. I don't know why I said that. Crash site spot near Zavala? Wait, crash site spot near Zavala. Crash site? What? Isn't the crash site, like... Wait, what? Whoa! Okay, never mind, that's the Traveler. That's a bit of the Traveler floating by. That's normal. There was a crash site? What? What happened? Oh, wait. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, there's a crater there? Oh, there's a bunch of craters. Were those always there? What am I looking for? What did I miss? Did I miss something cool? Behind Tessmore, what? Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh, well, thank you for that, but holy shit! I wasn't expecting anything to actually change from this. Holy shit, what did this? Thank you, controller, for unplugging yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just a whoa. Holy shit. Well, I'm guessing something went into the wall, or it just bonked on it and fell down and I can't see it. But, damn! 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 Wow! Was this, like, here this entire time and I just haven't noticed? Like, ever since I played this game? Or is this new? I mean, it must be new. It's freaking smoking. Holy shit. I was not expecting an actual change to the tower from that. It's not much, but it's a lot more. Which means something smashed into it and oh god, no. The magic! God damn this fucking... Okay, I think it's when I move my controller that does that. Wow. Well, that's it. And check the smoking crater one more time, which I can still see smoke from here, so it's probably still gonna be smoking. Oh, well, yeah, we can see it a bit better now. It's too bad it's way too far away, but yep, there's absolutely something there. So I'm wondering if we'll be able to explore that at some point. Maybe we'll learn something about the darkness next season from that crater. After all, Goal really wanted to get the tower. Of course, the Red Legion just wanted to spite us. I don't know. I don't think there was any real end goal here except to just kill us. To get back into the Cabal. Maybe that's it. Maybe the Cabal, now the goal was gone, are now trying to get back in with the Legion, the greater Cabal Legions, who are pro-darkness. Interaction closer to Tess. Is there another interaction, or did I get it? Oh, hey. I never knew there was a door here. I also didn't know there was a walkway here. That leads to another door that I can't open. Why the fuck is it here, then? You got it? Okay, alright, I got it? Okay, nice. Well, that is the live event. Now, I don't know if there's anything else that's supposed to happen today. But to my understanding, that is what happens. So, that is going to be it for today, everybody. So thank you all for joining me for this Destiny 2 stream. Checking out the live event. Death Stranding is not happening today because now it is 19 minutes and I really need to go eat something. But I am going to be checking out Ray Nervais Jr.'s stream today at 1. So you know, if any of you decide to go there, I think you'll enjoy it. It's the mascot tournament, which is a fancy way of saying he gets a bunch of NFL teams in a game, puts them all on AI, and then has them all being mascots for different teams. Yep, that's definitely it. So thank you all for watching. This is Positive Thumb Gaming signing off. Keep those thumbs raised. Stay positive. And I'll see you all in the next stream, everybody. Peace out. And see you next time. And next stream will be Monday, where I will just start playing games I want to play, and I don't care if I complete them. So, oh, wait, what? Whoa, 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 what the hell's going on? Whoa, whoa, but hang on, whoa, whoa, hello, whoa, what? I thought we were done, but here we are. A light show. Welcome to the chat room. Why is it saying welcome to the chat? Did I leave the chat room at some point? What? The fuck? Weird. Anyway. Okay, I thought you were something. Okay, well, I don't... There's more shit coming. What is happening? I thought we were done. Yeah, it is burning? What is burning? Oh, can this fucking... Okay, well, those are the stars. I thought those stars were something, but no, they're just stars. Wow. The crater in the distance? The crater's over there? Oh, wait. There's a crater. I might have to get a new I might have to get a different kind of USB because this is actually starting to worry me. Because now it actually is just disconnecting and reconnecting. Oh. Oh, so there's not going to be a trace of it left. Okay. I'm afraid to leave now because there's more shit happening. Fucking stay plugged in, thank you. Here's what I'm worried about, though. We haven't seen the darkness. We haven't seen, like, the ships, the Doritos. That I am a champion of. Not really, but I hope to be. Are we gonna see, like, the ships above us at some point? Because before I logged in, there was a cinematic showing the ships were above one of the planets. Oh. You can walk on these. Interesting. I don't know if I should end the stream here or just keep going for the next 15 minutes, because in case something happens. By the way, those are actually player ships. They come in whenever a player logs in or enters the city. Because, I mean, shit's still happening. I guess I'll stay until, like, all this debris stops. Actually, no, I won't, because for all I know, this could be going on for another 2 hours. So if something else happens, I mean, fine. I'll see it later. My controller's literally just going on and off now. It actually just turned on, then immediately turned off before it even acknowledged input. And this is ridiculous, because it shouldn't be doing this at all. Also, it's weird how all of the debris is going to the same place. It's possible that that's... I'm assuming that that's not just all the debris from the Almighty. I'm assuming those are also the warsats. They're all coming in from that way now. Is that a purple emblem? Okay, that was a ball. Oh. What is happening here? The debris hitting over there, too. What is going on up there? Wait. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait, no, hang on, wait. Those red lights, those red in and out lights. That's been indicative of the warsats fighting. What are the warsats fighting up there? The Almighty was in... Hang on, the Almighty... This could be nothing. This could be nothing. It probably is nothing, but just bear with me. The Almighty was up there. It is now over here. It was in our fucking orbit. Which means the warsats were too. The warsats should have been falling a lot sooner than this. But they're falling now with lights happening all around us. There is still fighting going on up there. These are the warsats that are getting shot down. Guys, if you see a single Dorito, and I'm not fucking kidding, you see one black triangular shaped ship, you let me know. Because this might be the darkness finally showing its head. Because there's fighting going on up there. There's definitely something going on up there that we can't see. And it's happening all around us. Hey, Zavala, could you maybe say something?
The Almighty has been reduced to smoldering ash.
Oh, actually, shit, I didn't expect this.
And Rasputin. Our success serves as a reminder that we're in this fight together. Allegiances have never been more important. Together, we'll overcome whatever enemy we face. And with allies like Rasputin, who can stop us?
You just had to fucking say it, didn't you? You just had to fucking say it. Zavala greets you. He seems pleased. Another crisis laid low. You succeeded where Anna and I failed, and we are grateful. No, I didn't do shit, man. Don't thank me. Thank everybody else. I couldn't give less of a shit, man. Past victories have driven the cabal to dangerous measures, but I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. You just had to fucking say it. You just had to say the one fucking thing. You just could have kept your mouth shut. You just could have not fucking said, who can stop us now? Well, let me tell you who can stop us right now. The people shooting the... I hate my goddamn controller. The warsats! Oh, they're getting bigger explosions. Oh, yep. No, I'm right. I am 100% right. Oh, no. 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 You've doomed us all, Zavala. You beautiful bastard. You've doomed us all. Because Rasputin would have known if this was going to happen, too. And I don't think they would have allowed random shit to just fall for no reason. They're getting shot down. We are being humbled. This is us learning, oh, hey, all that work we did, that stopped the Almighty. Because before I had the thought of, well, if Rasputin's on our side, then we'll be able to have a fighting chance against the darkness. Maybe not. You see right there, look at that. Those aren't just stars. And those explosions are getting bigger. Something's happening. Something is definitely happening. There's definitely fighting going on up there, but the Almighty's been blown up. The only thing I can possibly think of is that, unless it's just some cabal freighters or something, but I don't think... I think if there was anything like that, we would have seen it. Back, I'm sorry I'm being on and off today all the time. Don't be sorry, you're not feeling well, it's perfectly fine. The Almighty has been blown to smithereens. I can show you that it's corpse. But you'll notice that shit's still going on up there. There's explosions happening, and more of the warsats are being torn down, but the Almighty's down. Like, it's right there. I mean, you can't see it, but it's happening. And also, there was actually some change done. I missed it, unfortunately. And also, my controller is going in and out, so... that's going to happen periodically. But, there was actual damage done. Something actually smashed into the city. Which, this is where you get the emote for. But, this dumb motherfucker here said the one thing you never fucking say. With Rasputin on our side, who can possibly stop us? Well, I've got news for you, Zavala. I'll tell you who can stop us. The people fucking tearing down our ships. And I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. It's the greatest enemy to gamers everywhere. The flying Doritos. It's still happening. And it's happening all over. We just can't see it. Leg? I mean, fair. What the fuck is that? I mean, that kind of looks like the dead remains of the Almighty, right? What's happening here? Would you stop that? Why is there still explosions? I mean, I could be wrong. It could just be that all of this is the Almighty, all from the Almighty, and it's still happening. But that doesn't explain what's happening over here. That doesn't explain what's happening up there. That doesn't explain what's happening all around us. No. No, while I definitely... What is happening with the sky, too? That's some weird cloud cover there. Yeah, smoke's out coming all around over there, too. Like, the Almighty was on a crash course here. All the shit that we hitting the ground from the Almighty would not be coming from all around us. Now something's happening over there, too. Come on, Bungie. Show it to us. Show it to the few of us that remain, because nobody's sticking... You'll notice, not very many people stuck around. In fact, nobody has. Everyone's gone. But I believe. Show it to us. Do it, you cowards! I know you're doing it! I know what you're doing! Can this thing stop with the unplugging and the plugging? Yeah, like, that's just a lot of stuff being thrown down. And again, if it was the warsats from before the Almighty blew up, they would have been down here much earlier. Unless they got knocked out of orbit from the... Unless they got knocked out of orbit from the blast. But I feel like they would have been hit crash landing a lot sooner than the Almighty has. And again, that doesn't explain all the shit happening behind us. Zavala's the only one that says something. Just went to talk to everyone but nothing. Ah, well, thank you. Then yeah. I'm going to talk to him again, see if he has anything new to say. Because it's strange that nobody's, you know, mentioning all the shit that's happening over there. And it's entirely possible it's just random fucking particle things happening in places it shouldn't be, and it's just... Oh yeah, and it's still happening. It's still going. Like, what is all those explosions? What are those lights? If not explosions, if there isn't fighting happening, what the hell is that? Oh, well, there it is. We can now see that parts of it are still there, but definitely a lot of it's missing. Show us our enemy, you cowards. I know you're doing it. I know you're gonna do it. I know it. You need to AFK again. That's perfectly fine. The stream will probably end sometime in the next 10 minutes anyway. Well, actually, it will end in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to be going a bit longer than I meant to, but I just want to see. I just want to see if it happens. If what I think is going to happen is going to happen. And if not, then it's just a bunch of random explosions for no reason, and it was just a giant cock block. But yeah. Have a good one, and take care. Right? Like, am I crazy? Am I onto something? Am I just overthinking this? Am I just trying to overhype this event as much as humanly possible? Probably, and the answer is more than likely yes. But still. Like, why is anything happening over there? That's really tipping me off. That makes sense. Over there, okay, I can believe that. There, nothing was over there. So the only thing I can think is that the warsats, or Rasputin, realized, oh shit, something's happening. There's movement happening all around here. And so he's positioned more of his warsats. And they're just getting shot down. Because again, according to the lore from what we understand, the darkness, if it is representative of ships who were sent purely to fuck with the Traveler, which is the insinuation because the ships reactivated the second the Traveler kicked Ghoul's face in, when it became obvious that the Traveler was once again active, the same Traveler that was under the control of the Vex, which we know that the Vex are the guardians of the darkness, effectively. And this is the same darkness, if they're representative of the ships, that came to Earth all those years ago and kicked down the door and wiped out the golden age of humanity. Because I still remember that lore. I still remember that. There's also something about, look at the glow on those. Look at the, like, darkish white glow on the thing. It's possible that that's just because of the atmospheric re-entry, but why isn't it, like, red? Why isn't it the color of actual fire? I mean, some of them do, but why do some of them have this, like, white and black translucent glow as if that's the material of whatever's being shot down? Because look, there is a distinct difference between the ones farther back and the ones closer. Maybe. It's possible it's just a trick of the eye. But what if the warsats are managing to chip away at the darkness? And the darkness. And those are representative of that. I hate this controller so much. Or the plugin for it. Alright. I have nothing to really say now. I have nothing more I can really say. What the hell is that? I think those might be pieces of the Traveler, but I don't know. There was, like, smoke over there, right? Earlier? Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe that was just mountain. I don't know. Has there always been a dark cloud under where the Almighty was? Under the Wait. Where it was. Can this fucking... Oh my fucking... Oh my fucking god. You mean up there? In the sky. Dark cloud? I'm not seeing a dark cloud. I'm seeing one like there. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm seeing it. Also, the sound kicking off has me hopeful that something's happening. Also, it looks like the Almighty is slowly being erased, too, because it's starting to get harder and harder to see. I'll post a pic in the Discord. Oh, thank you. I'll check that out. So you mean, like, the dark clouds that are ahead of the bigger cloud? Or you mean the cloud itself? What the fuck is all this? Why does it keep falling at the rate? The rest of the Okay, no, it's actually not as... It's actually just as effective. This guy is still going. This guy is dedicated to the bit. My god. Like, just this champ here. This absolute champion here. He is just gonna keep on trucking. Nothing can stop him. He has been doing this for a solid, I think, 45 minutes. Fucking mad lad. Alright. Okay, those are... Okay, that's all debris that's been circling around the Traveler this whole time. I was worried. You know, the Almighty is slowly being... Like, look, there's, like... Oh, wait, no, maybe it's not being erased. The Almighty is still... That's a thing that bugs me. Like, what part fell out? The big dark cloud with light on top. Music is kicking up and looks like moving on my screen. Oh? And now all of a sudden my controller's fine, so I don't know what was happening. Speak of the fucking devil. Oh, yeah, I see it now. No, I don't think that was there. It definitely looks like it's moving, but I think that's a part of the skyline. Although, all of this is a part of the skyline, so I don't know why I mentioned that. That is ominous. Hang on. There's dark clouds there, too. I guess if I'm thinking that the warships are being shot down, we're not seeing them, like, colliding into the city at all. So... maybe I'm overthinking this. Yours is darker than mine? Oh, well, that's not ominous at all. And you're over by Zavala? Oh, that's getting a bit more noticeable now, the smoke. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be more or not, because there's all this explosions, but there shouldn't be any explosions. It should be done with now. Like, I get it. Like, if this is all just debris that's just taking a while to land on the ground, that's fine. I mean, it shouldn't be, because the Almighty wasn't that far away, given how close the explosion was, and how long it took to actually land somewhere. But hey, you know what? It also took the warsats a while to get there, so maybe they were just really far away, and then when it was landing, it was really fucking quick. But then the explosions, the light shows happening up top. I mean, again, it could just be fireworks, and it's Rasputin's victory. It could just be that. But then this should have all been done by now. The debris should just be done. It should just be here. He's finally out. And this champ is still going. I don't know. Well, it is now 1:10. I have officially been streaming this for 2.5 hours. So, and I've been doing this because I wanted to see if the darkness was here. I wanted to be here for it. And I might be correct. It might be happening. Music's getting weird. Okay, this is the Red Legion theme playing. So... Oh, wait, is the Almighty gone now? I don't know if the Almighty is there anymore, or if I'm just not seeing it. Looks like it's not there, but it... Wait. Hang on. Is it just me? Or does it look like there's now a cloud where the Almighty used to be? Doesn't it kind of look like... Doesn't it kind of look like the debris are coming out of the cloud now? No, because I cannot see the Almighty anymore. Maybe I can see it. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's just cloud. Something isn't right about this, and either it's Bungie fucking something up, or it's something else. USB device not recognized. Last USB device you connected to this computer malfunctioned. Well, what? Okay, well, the last thing I plugged in was my controller, yet my controller's still plugged in, so I don't know what the hell Windows 10's telling me. Oh, wait, no. I can't tell if it's the Almighty I'm seeing or if it's a bit of cloud. There's a lot of saturation that's just gone in those clouds. Like, that's just looking gray. Even though the sky should be blue right now. Right, I said a while ago I was going to talk to Zvala. Zvala, you got anything new to say?
I am at your service.
So no, okay. Well, I might be believing a little too hard here. I think it's just possible that this is just a light show. And we are not going to see the darkness. Not yet. But we can say that we were here. And we witnessed Rasputin take out the Almighty. And if I leave this stream, and then it turns out, oh no, it actually was revealed, and only the most diehard fans, I'll just say that I'll just count that as being here because it should have fucking happened by now. An event like this shouldn't be like 3 hours long for just a light show. All right. Well, disappointing that the thing I thought would happen didn't actually happen. But, you know, that was good. And I'm about to destroy this controller for the sins of its micro USB that's degrading, I guess. Looks like everything's done. No, it's not dying down. That's the thing, though. It's still going. It's still fucking going. Why? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Pretty, though. I just don't get it. And yeah, all the gray's gone. It's all blue now. Everything's fine. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Thank you all for watching today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. This is Positive Thumb Gaming. Signing off. Keep those thumbs raised. Stay positive. I'll see you all in the next stream, everybody. Peace out. And I'm going to raid. Gonna find somebody to raid. The only one available is Brown Man playing NCAA Football 14 for the mascot tournament number 6. So he's a streamer I look up to. Oh no, I think I just... There we go. Yes, eat! Thank you. Yeah, mine is darker than... Oh yeah. Thank you all for watching. Have an awesome one. Go show some love to Ray. Oh, I've had my desktop audio off this entire time. Fantastic. Well, that's a shit show. Go show him some love. I look up to him as a streamer. And, I feel he's a lot better at this than I am, so if you enjoy watching my stuff, I think you'll enjoy watching his stuff. Why am I fucking this up? Why am I... Okay, there we go. Actually, no, that's not it either. Damn it! No! Stop! There we go. Sorry, just 1 second. My computer is being really fucking slow. There we go. There we go. Go show him some love and enjoy. Peace out, everyone.